Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Giovanni Valderas. I am the exhibitions manager at the Fort Worth Community Arts Center, but I'm also a visual artist. So most of my work deals with my cultural upbringing. I am half Guatemalan, half Mexican American, and within my own work, I pull from my culture, my neighborhood where I grew up in, which is Oak Cliff, and still live here today, and I use those elements that I see in my community and create artwork based on that. So you see a lot of piñata elements in the work, and I use a lot of work that is placed out in public to call attention, but also to really resonate with the community, and also to create an action, a conversation. And what I love about the piñata is like everyone's familiar with it. Everyone has these positive associations. And so it allows them to kind of let down their guard and accept the work for what it is. And so today I figured, let's learn how to make a piñata. But not just any piñata. Let's learn how to make a paleta piñata. Now, if you don't know what a paleta piñata is, paletas are like really great frozen treats, kind of like oversized popsicles that you can find in any Mexican or Latino or Latina grocery store. And this is what we are going to try to make today. So what you'll need is a cardboard box. As you can see, this pretty narrow one, right? And some construction paper, some glue or glue sticks, poster paper if you have some, and scissors and an X-Acto blade. So let's start off really easy. So I have this ordinary box. You can use a cereal box, cracker box like this, and we'll start off doing this because it's a lot easier and manageable. So if you have kids at home and you want to have them do a project, I think this is a perfect one for them. And you'll need some tissue paper as well. But if you don't have tissue paper, then you can also just use notebook paper and just color it. Again, we got to try to be creative with what we have. So this is basic tissue paper. So what we're going to do is unfold it, and we're going to cut it, fold it and cut it in half. As you can see, I'm cutting. So we have one of the pieces for the fringe. So I'm going to fold it into multiple sections so that way it's just less cutting. And so I'm going to get some scissors and cut. Sticking with me here? All right. And so this is where we get the glue. Now you can use Elmer's glue or a glue stick. Let's try a glue stick. And so it's so important that when you start, you got to start at the bottom and then work your way up. So that's what we're going to do. Get the glue stick going. Think about what kind of face you want to put on it. I think that's the funnest part of this project, is that you can do any kind of face you want. And you don't want to do just like a regular face, right? You want it to be a really exciting face, because you want to get people excited to see your paleta. Now it's important to know that this isn't how a traditional piñata is made. A lot of times it includes paper mache and an armature that's underneath it for the structure. Fun fact is that when I started researching the history about the piñata and trying to learn how to make it, because growing up all we ever did was break them. So I went to a local piñata maker, and he was so excited to show me how he did it, because I acknowledged him as an artist and saying, I was an artist as well, and I was wanting to learn to make it. So he took me through all the steps and process of how to make a piñata, and it was really fascinating. And I can see why they cost so much, because so much time goes into them, and it's really a creative piece of artwork as well. I mean, to kind of recreate these figures that we often see in 2 dimensions. It's really fascinating. So, we almost have them done, right? So this is where we start thinking about the eyes. So this is where we grab some white. It's up to you. Now you can use white paper or you can use any kind. I mean, that's the fun thing about this project, is that you can just use whatever you like. So we fold the paper in half so that way we can cut eyes out of them. Like so, right? And then we'll take the glue stick. And I think my eyes may be a little too big, but it's okay. We'll make it work. Yeah, I think they're a little too big, but it's fine. And then we'll use a marker to draw the pupils, like so. And then we want to think about a mouth. And on the original one I put on, what do we do when we get a paleta? Well, we lick it sometimes, and then we'll end up chewing it, but I decided I want to put a tongue. So I put a tongue. And so, think about what kind of mouth you want to put in there. Again, I use black because this is what I have. You can use whatever color you want. If you have construction paper, that'd be great. So, you know, you want to maybe put like a happy face on them, because who isn't happy when they're eating a paleta? I think it's this way. So, put some glue on them. This is looking pretty good so far. And again, you can decorate it as much. I encourage you to decorate as much as possible, because there is no wrong way. So it's coming along, right? Now, if you're a little one, this is where I think you may need your parents' help. So parents, you'll need to grab some cardboard and cut like a little rectangle off, because now we're going to put the stick underneath. And so we're going to trim down the edges so kind of round them out like what a stick does. And so what you'll do is use either like a utility knife like this one, cut a slit into it like so. Or if you don't have a utility knife, just use a kitchen knife, but make sure you don't cut yourself. And then what you do is just stick it in there. And the cardboard should be thick enough where it'll stay, but it's good to use some tape and put a piece of tape here and here, and then also on the other side to help hold it together. So you'll want to finish up covering up the whole thing, and then you are done. That easy. I hope you had fun today. I hope you will make a bunch of them, so that way you can maybe even try to break one. It'll be really hard because it's cardboard, but hey, let me know how it goes. I'm Giovanni Valderas. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see more Paleta Pinatas out there.